Let's get busy!
tight. She's gonna attack the arm.
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Flyweight Division matchup. Well, she's one of the best in the women's game now and historically, Valentina Shevchenko. She's already got a UFC Flyweight Championship to her credit, and she will look to bolster her legacy yet again here tonight.
Not only is she one of the best, she's one of the nastiest. Who has a gun tattoo on the side of their hip, and she goes out there and she's got that thing loaded. That gun, to me, symbolizes the right hand and the right kick of Valentina Shevchenko. She's diverse. She's a great counter striker. She sets traps beautifully, and if you overextend or you attack too quickly, she will finish you on the feet, and she can also finish you on the ground. Just a phenomenal mixed martial artist is Valentina Shevchenko.
And if she gets a first-round knockout tonight, DC has agreed to get that gun tattooed on his midsection.
It won't show under the fat.
Well, for my money, she is as accomplished a striker as any woman in the game at present. Tonight, though, she's got to focus on keeping this fight upright.
She has to stay on her feet. If she is taken down early, it will be a long night for her. She has to manage the space. She has to sprawl and brawl, and she has to fight with that ferocity that she is known for. It's the aggressive attitude, the aggressive approach that she takes that makes her one of the more exciting fighters in the UFC.
And she told us in our fighter meeting on Thursday, she doesn't necessarily want to fight on a napkin in the center of the octagon, right? She wants to control distance, manage range effectively. She has certainly done that every step of the way thus far in her UFC career. All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and the same reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce
rounds in the UFC Flyweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 21 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a kickboxer, making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 118 pounds. Fighting out of Liverpool, England, MEYER. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage.
You ready? Are you ready?
Center in Newark, New Jersey. I'm told sports gambling is legal here, and we got a good UFC fight coming.
Oh, wow, sports gambling is legal. And John, you're right where you want to be. You're salivating. You're calling the fights, but you're thinking about the basketball game, the hockey game, because John Anik knows how to make money at the sports book. But don't worry, tonight we will give you great fight.
Brick City.
Another clinch position.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate.
Good punch lands. Leg kick.
Right hand upstairs. Oh, she's got as good a tie clinch as anybody in this division, and she has gotten the tie plum here.
She got the tie clinch because she's so well-versed in going and securing that position. Great job. Dig and kick. Oh.
Oh, that hook landed for her.
Look, you can see it. Look, she's got it.
Well, she's so confident in her defense and her ability to block shots. And
great timing on that beautiful takedown. Big punch lands through the middle.
Again, they will clinch. We'll see how it goes.
Way to hide that leg kick. Oh, that would hurt finally, yep.
Oh, double leg takedown as he gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort earlier on.
It up. She really did take her time back. She took a step back. She evaluated what's my best course of action. Figured it out, got it done. Now, how does she handle being on top with dominant top position?
Shevchenko's back in half guard. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Shevchenko's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
So 28 total strikes have now landed for Valentina Shevchenko.
That was a thudding leg kick.
Gets the elbow up into the target. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, Valentina Shevchenko goes high with the kick. I mean, she throws her feet as easily as most men and women throw their hands.
She does everything, John. Valentina Shevchenko is just a rare and special talent. She can mix things up. When you think she's gonna be punching and kicking, she's wrestling. She's got submissions. She can just do it all.
Shevchenko gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Attempts the front kick there. Oh, she is the bee's knees. So bad.
I mean, I can't do this with you,
It's just
John.
so bad.
They talk about dad jokes and how they're no good, but I love them. Maybe because I'm a dad too. I mean, they're awesome. They're
Just
awesome.
so bad.
But yeah, she is the bee's knee.
And the knee was nice.
It was a great, nice punch lands over the top.
Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job of that.
She could not do it any better up to this point.
Oh, she connected with that right hand, DC.
She's so fast when she throws it. There is no tell as to when that right hand is coming. See, look at the commitment.
Huge connection by her there.
Lower the curtain. Bring the cast out. Bring the cast. Take the foul. The night's over.
Ooh, uppercut lands. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Now she's got the Muay Thai plum.
Oh.
Big knee to the body.
Punch over top.
Final seconds here. Just missed. Best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
All right, well, what a round it was. You know, she kicks like a mule, and that kicking game was on full display in that round, champ.
And you see the damage that it's done to her opponent. Her opponent's limping back to the corner. She's moving much more slowly as the fight is going on. That was a great game plan developed by her and her coaches.
All right, here we go. Next round is underway, and how about her kicking game in the previous round? My Lord.
She is so good at just blasting kicks with no regard for what's coming back at her. She's not worried about the counter. She will check a reverse kick. She always moves her head off the center line when she throws kicks, so she is not in any danger of taking a counter right hand.
By her there, I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
Just misses there with the left.
Great punch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, she connects with the right hand. She loves that right hand, and why not?
It's her best punch, and if her opponent doesn't change something, she's gonna go to sleep. It's a beautiful fast foot jab with meaning.
Oh, clipped her with the jab. Well, she's had a lot of moments in the fight. You know, her one is very good, but you're not even getting 1-2.
What about the 1-2? What about the 1-2-3? How about an uppercut following the 3 strikes? Allow them to string together. Be confident in knowing that you have practiced this. You are ready to land in combination. Let it flow.
Well, fortunate that one didn't land to the head. The hook shot blocked by Shevchenko. Ooh!
That one landed clean.
Oh, the right punch is there for her. Left hand also good.
Nice punch there.
And they separate. Nice combination there by Shevchenko. Punctuates it with the kick. And if you're going to stand and trade with Shevchenko, better tighten up that defense.
Yeah, but that's usually what she does. She's very good at mixing it up and leaving you with a kick at the end. I think back to her fight with Holly Holm. I thought that was one of her greatest performances to date, when she was landing those beautiful combinations and really dictating to Holly how the fight played out. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Back in the clinch now. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Big kick.
Lands with a lead left punch there. That will certainly work for her.
And it'll put her opponent on notice that you can never find a pattern in which she fights.
Shevchenko gets caught with that punch. Gotta shore up the defense. Huge elbow there.
You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight? Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard, because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submission, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Shevchenko's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautifully.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
30 seconds now to go in the round. 20 seconds now remain in the round. Back to her feet now, good sign for her there. Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues. Oh! Oh! What a round.
You're fine. Just a little blood. You've been here before. You've been cut. No worries.
All right, so a huge moment for her in that previous round, DC, as we show you some of the highlights. The knockdown nearly closed the show for her.
Yeah, and that's what we're gonna focus on. We're gonna focus on the knockdown because it looked like the fight was over. Now, is her opponent tough? Yes, but is her opponent smart enough to make the necessary adjustment as this fight goes forward?
You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. All right, so she goes to the kick and promptly lands. Nicely done there.
She has done that over and over again. Every time she throws it, it's landed.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown D? Big knee lands there.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing. Beautiful kick.
Oh!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. Beautifully placed right underneath the elbow. She didn't really throw a lot of body shots overall in the fight, but in the latter stages, smart to work the body. Oh, and she connects there, so the hands look good tonight.
Great timing to land that punch. She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, the right hand is there for her. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Big right hook. She did not miss there. This could be the NBC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head. I don't know how she's there.
Back to the feet. Oh! Oh!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish this fight.
Oh, Superman punch.
That was a jab.
Just, wow!
You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight?
That's it. That is it.
Oh my goodness!
That was a good stoppage by the referee. She was not effectively defending herself, and the opponent was doing some real damage. It became a dangerous situation. I think it's the right call by the official, and she will live to fight another day. Go back inside the octagon for the official decision. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliout has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 39 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Well, there she is, and you can be sure there's going to be a long line at the after party tonight after what she was able to accomplish tonight.
I mean, she will be as popular tonight as she's ever been, because no one forgets a knockout like this. It'll be on TV, it'll be on the news, it'll be available everywhere she turns for the next few weeks, and this is a massive moment for her.
It is a women's bantamweight matchup between SHEVCHENKO and Jessica Eye.
Ready?
All right, we are underway here from Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey.
Nice kick.
Lands a big right hand early. Oh, how is she standing? Brutal knee to the body. Oh!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish. Boom! Big jab.
Oh, spinning back fist out of nowhere. KHABILOV gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. They're certainly getting after it early. Have you seen anything like it? About a minute into the fight, these women are balling, they are brawling. Somebody's gonna go down.
I mean, somebody has to go to sleep. This is impossible a pace to keep. Big leg kick lands.
Beautiful right hook counter. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Effective punch there by KHABILOV.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Another shot lands upstairs. Oh! Oh! Now a knee. Oh, big left hook there. Straight right hand, but she misses. The strikes continuing to pile up. 27 total strikes have landed for SHEVCHENKO.
That was lightning fast, that right hand. Real sneaky body kick.
Oh, she blocks the punch. Counters with the right hand.
Beautiful leg kick throw.
Wow, what a head kick. Oh, big left. Oh! Nice kick there by Eye.
Huge knee lands to the clinch.
And they separate. Ooh. 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming. Beautiful strike.
Put your hands up higher, come on.
Well, she missed with that right hand.
Nice kick.
90 seconds to go now.
Big punch from the clinch.
Not there. Oh, nice jab to the head there by the Brazilian SHEVCHENKO.
Nice.
Eye gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
Look at the control in the posture as that big knee lands.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Real quick leg kick.
Oh, big left hand there. Oh, so how about that? She gets the takedown late in the round. The persistence paid off, Chip.
Persistence pays off. She is a cardio machine. So in order to secure a very big takedown like that late in the round, testament to her.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to the side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover full guards.
Round 2 is next. All right, great round it was. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, a lot for the replay guys to choose from. But, John, it's going to be mostly kicks.
Right.
She landed them over and over again, found her target, locked in on it, and drove her shin right through her opponent's body. That was a great display of kicking in the UFC.
Deep breath for me. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen.
All right, so here we go with our next round. Will the narrative be the same? In the previous round, it was all about her kicks, the power, the accuracy, really a sight to behold.
I don't know why it would change. I don't think that her opponent has received the advice that she needs to make the necessary adjustments. She will go out there and start doing the same exact thing, which will in turn put her right back on the receiving end of those nasty kicks.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Well, she's landed some good shots, but kind of point fighting a little bit, right? Nothing in terms of combinations.
And that's the problem. When you start point fighting and you're jabbing and it's landing, if your opponent's landing more dominant strikes, you run the risk of the judge scoring for them.
Right.
Get in there, stick your nose in the fight. Don't be afraid to get a little bit dirty.
Oh, strong punch there by Eye.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
So again, they will clinch here. Fire there, DC, the seminal blow of this fight.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and they had her hook bad.
While her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end, the ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing it over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position.
There's a takedown attempt by her there. Not a great entry. What does the Olympian have to say?
She has to mix it up. She has to trick her opponent to go to the spot that she wants if she's going to get this fight where she needs it to be.
So the numbers thus far, unofficial they may be, but 84 total strikes have now... There. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive hit.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
Nice strike.
Oh!
What a body kick. Nice.
Well, masterful job by her defensively yet again. You're not winning all the time when you're playing defense, but a nice job to win. And just like that, the fight is over. If you're trying to send a message to the rest of this division, that is how you send it. So a near-perfect shot for her to end the fight. She had this crowd behind her all night long, and I'm not sure how many other fighters in this division could have absorbed that strike and stayed in the fight. A near-perfect land to get the knockout win here tonight. Well, there she is. Man, did she have it going here tonight as she gets the huge win by knockout, near perfect execution, and that could be one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jessica Eva.
See the raw emotions and the happiness out of her in her corner. What a result here tonight as she gets it done by knockout.
I mean, she could not have imagined that it would go this well. I know she said it would happen, but when it does, I mean, it's joy. It's joy like nothing you've ever felt before. You don't expect it.
Coming up next, a UFC lightweight division bout.
You ready? You ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This just a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? KHABILOV gets the tie clinch here. Oh, collar tie. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Well, as a lot of people have said, he did not want to stand on a napkin and trade in the center of the octagon with this opponent. As such, clinches here.
He's a very smart fighter.
Well, he did a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown.
Look at him attacking that guillotine. He's attacking guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flu. He's got the side mount, and now all of a sudden his opponent's in trouble. May want to bail on that guillotine sooner rather than later.
Come on, you gotta get out of there.
Wow. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life, the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by KHABILOV. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. All right, side control now. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by KHABILOV. LAUZON's got the full mount. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop the snap.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. I mean, how many can he take? Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by LAUZON. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves it. I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
LAUZON ground and pound from half guard. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
LAUZON's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Push the arm down, maybe stepping into a crucifix. Wow, you don't see that very often.
Oh, he's in trouble here. Wow.
Oh, right in the mount.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Listen, I need you to stay a little bit more active, a little bit more movement. Keep that head moving. Needs to get behind that jab.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
Round 2 here. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
Never looked this good.
Oh, nice job to defend the takedown and scramble to his feet. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
Oh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out?
Beautiful.
Like takedown attempt here. And that one is true. Nice job there to end. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura.
Oh!
Get the turn on the elbow, and he's going to chase the submission finish. He got it. He got it, John.
Oh, he got it done. Absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. So a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 24 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a Kimura, Joe LAUZON!
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
Straight ahead, we'll get to a featherweight matchup between Frankie Edgar and Diego Sanchez.
Ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Single collar tie now. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Entering in on a single leg takedown attempt here, and he is able to get the fight where he wants it. Nice job there.
The moment he secures that single leg, you can see how comfortable he is and the variety of finishes he has from this position.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Oh man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. 25 total strikes and counting have landed for Frankie Edgar. Oh, nice job to land a knee to the body. Man, I wish I was that tall. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Edgar gets caught with that punch. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
And potentially hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Edgar.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Excellent ground and pound there by Edgar. 2 minutes to go. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. 45 seconds remain in the round. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Sanchez. The horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Okay, take a seat, bud. Great round. All right, listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into the nose. Out your mouth. All right, perfect round. I need you to go out.
You ready? You ready?
Second round underway.
big kick lands.
Unable to connect with the right. Single collar tie here.
Over and over. You come up, you go down. Another takedown land.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Eddie. Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight. That'll do it! And that'll do it!
He got him! What a performance!
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mugliata has called a stop to this contest at 58 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Frankie the Answer EDGAR.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
Coming up next, it's a welterweight bout between Nick Diaz and Donald Cerrone.
You ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Diaz. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Diaz gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight.
If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end.
And he landed the right hand there. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
That's a big strike right there.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the Chief. Powerful leg kick lands.
Got the single collar tie. Oh, he lands a straight punch there, DC. We'll see if he can follow it up now.
He has been throwing the strike over and over again. Look how crisp and straight he is.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chopping the wood with those leg kicks.
All right, single collar tie now. Back and forth we go. Beautiful right hand there from Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Some friction with his former team, Jackson Wink MMA, but the results have been there since that separation, DC. No arguing with the recent form of the future Hall of Famer Donald Cerrone. And the Cerrone takedown defense is there. Oh, huge block. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. So we pull up the stats for you now. 32 total strikes have landed for... Right there, the seminal blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here for Bob. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Right hand on point. Cerrone's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Diaz is attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. 2 minutes to go in round one. And back to his feet. Cerrone gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Gotta shore up the defense here, though. That kick blocked by Diaz. A little single collar tie there.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, tagged him with the uppercut, DC. We'll see if he can follow it up now.
He was so used to punches coming straight, he didn't see the hook. I'm sorry, he didn't see the uppercut coming from underneath. Can't take many of those, you better check.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Oh, no way, spinning back fist. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Nice straight punch.
Oh, spinning back fist out of nowhere. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Left hand is true. That will absolutely work.
He throws it like a piston, back and forth. He's landing that beautiful left hand. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab. You don't know when that leg kick comes.
Lands a strike there. Right on the button. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Second round underway. Oh, a huge block there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Big punch land. Ooh.
Oh, he gets tagged. Nice combination there, and might not be a bad idea for the opposition to just tweak that head off the center line.
He was landing one before. Now he's throwing everything in combination, and they're all landing.
Oh, collar tie.
Left hand punch with the clinch.
And just misses with that big right hand.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind-up, no tell, just a brutal kick.
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage. What a tricky head kick.
Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Elbow to the head in the clinch. That one landed flush by Cowboy Cerrone.
Oh, nice Nice.
Nice combination there by Diaz. Cerrone gets caught with that punch. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Cerrone's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Oh, beautiful 1-2 punch. Head off the center line, slips the punch. Takedown defense holds up. And they separate. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great.
And straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfectly.
Oh, crippling knee to the body.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Cerrone's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
Oh, he's looking at the guillotine.
He might get a finish here. Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there. Open St. Preux has got to like that transition there. Somehow stays in the fight. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestle stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free. So you have... Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! 30 seconds to go in round 2. Single collar tie now. 20 seconds left. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. And that's the end of round number 2. All right, that's the end of 5 minutes. That's the end of the round. You see the cut on his lip, and that thing is only getting worse. Pretty nasty gash at this point in time. You know he's gonna need some sutures after the fact. The focus right now, though, keeping his head in the game. Don't think about the cut. You gotta think about getting your offense going and shoring up that defense to prevent that cut from getting any worse. All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any sign. Kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was high, and now he's got hurt bad.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Looping left hand misses the target. Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You got to start checking these, man.
You got to check these kicks, or you're going to be limping around the octagon very shortly.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. And a nice jab there, champ.
The jab was a lost art in mixed martial arts. Guys are pounded, and they are fighting behind it real well.
Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. Just misses with a left hook there.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Wow!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
That is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talk to your toughness.
Right hand upstairs.
Put him to sleep. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Another huge right. Wow. Wow.
He's done. He's done.
A near perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
We get the official decision from Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 58 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Ronda Rousey and Germaine de Randamie.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we are back at the Crew here in the tri-state area, Newark, New Jersey. Big UFC live event coming up here tonight, and this event here doesn't get as many shows as it. Oh, that's a nice scramble by her there. Well-placed kick there by de Randamie.
Let's move that head. Let's move that head now.
Liver kick. There's no tell on that leg kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Nice punch lands over the top. There's no give on that leg kick.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Elbow strike there by de Randamie. Well, to no one's surprise, she chooses the master of the transition. Nice scramble. Right punches there. Well, she keeps going back to that right hand. This one's not there for her. Just missed with the left there. Nice takedown defense there. Promptly scrambles back to her feet. Well done. All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting. This is a position where you are constantly draining at the gas tank of your opponent.
So we pull up the numbers here. 28 total strikes have landed for Germaine de Randamie. And there comes the separation now. Rousey gets caught with that punch. An elbow! Oh! Back to the feet. Oh! Oh, big left hook there. And they separate.
Oh, nice right hand.
Back and forth we go here.
Big kick land. Again, back into this position.
Pretty good right hand. Nice job by her there to block those shots. When you first go to a boxing class, the first thing they say is glue your guard to your face. Her guard's high tonight.
Her guard's high and she keeps the elbow down. She does a great job of blocking up top and down low.
All right, so she lands yet another leg kick there. She's landed several in the round, and now you see the damage. It's obvious on the other side.
I mean, look at the redness in the leg, the bruising, the welts on the leg.
Nasty.
From those leg kicks. It's unbelievable to watch someone land that kick over and over again. But if it's working, why would you change it? Keep going to the well.
Rousey gets caught with that punch. Lunges forward with a left there.
Nice diversity in the attack. Huge elbow lands from the clinch.
Under 2 minutes to go. Rousey gets touched by that kick there. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Finds a home for the left hand there. And finally, she gets the takedown. She stayed committed. At some point, she knew she was going to be able to get this fight in her wheelhouse on the canvas. Now let's see what she can do with it. Well, you got to try to stay busy off of your back. She's doing it here. Nice punch. Well, Rousey's looking to lock up an armbar here.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time.
What a fight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there. And nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. All right, so there's the end of the round. And in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to a leg, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. That's a finish they'll be talking about for some time. All right, with that, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata calls a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 15 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Rowdy Ronda Rousey!
Well, how about this young woman as the celebration is on? She sat down in our fighter meeting and she told us, to a man, to a woman, I'm going to submit her at some point in this fight, and that's exactly how she gets it done.
That's exactly how she got it done. She knew where the fight needed to be. And the moment she got a chance, the moment she got the submission locked in, she latched on that thing like you wouldn't believe it because she knew it was her chance. This is my moment to get my result. She did exactly that, got the submission win, and on to the next one.
Coming up next, a UFC flyweight division matchup.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick-em fight according to Las Vegas, and it's really hard to think of a weakness that we've seen on film from either guys in their UFC jerseys.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Oh, overhand left, no good. Switch the guard, lands the right hand. Oh, knee to the head. All right, going, oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again.
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy is the poster boy for that saying, because he shot many takedown attempts, and he finally has secured one.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, he got that knee up to the head.
Ooh, what a punch.
And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Wow, actually got the takedown. Oh, wow,
Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. And that will do it.
Forward, oh my goodness. What a fight.
Yeah, so a quick night at the office for him here tonight. He told us he wanted to be efficient. He didn't want to waste a lot of time. He felt his opponent knew the takedown attempts would be coming, and he got the fight to the ground relatively easily, and his submission skills then took over. Big result for him early in round one tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called us on to this contest at 1 minute, 53 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Joseph
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.
Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Jon Jones and Curtis Razor Blades.
You ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other. What a punch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Oh, nice connection there by Jon Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have it, because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to keep that title wrapped around his waist. Oh, he hurt it bad with a jab.
Just out of range with that right hook. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. What a fantastic wrestler. Great takedown.
Close guard. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep,
There you go.
absolutely.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Well, 25 total strikes have landed for the heavyweight Curtis Blades. Jones gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. The 1-2 punch is true. Blades' his uppercut is blocked.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
I hear that. Oh, nice pop there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent where he wants.
A sigh of relief from the people watching, because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get takedowns and get defended over and over again. Finally gets it. Now what does he do with the top control?
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Let's go.
All right, side control now. Under 2 minutes now to go. Oh, useful strike on the ground, that was.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Throws the right hand there. Blades is right back to the full mount. Oh, these are some serious punches from the top here. He's continuing to maintain good posture and making these strikes count.
He's doing a really good job of watching for the up kick, making his punches count while not putting himself in danger.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Good work from the top here by Blades. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Curtis Blades. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Blades. Lands with the ground and pound. Final seconds here in round one. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Change levels, shoot that single, go right through him, and Just stay in top half and ground and pound. Just stay.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, here we go with our next round, and really shades of the Diaz brothers in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy, just a lot of efficiency on the
Very, very efficient. Good round in the sense that he did not throw everything with absolute power, but he was touching the entire time. Then every now and again, he would set down on a strike that was really damaging. Look at the turnover in that kick.
It's a big hook. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, close guard now. Gotta be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Jones. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Johnny Bone. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Back mount now. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Able to land the single ground strike there. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Johnny Bone. Under 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. That's a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura.
It's in there deep. There you go. He got the finish. What a beautiful Kimura finish by this great fighter.
And I don't care how high your threshold is for pain. When you're in that compromised state, better to tap and fight another day.
It's so crazy because people think the pressure's on your arm. It's all your shoulder. When somebody has a really good Kimura, it feels like they're going to break your shoulder. That's why you have to tap.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 46 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, John
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight, got the submission victory.
right, coming up next, we get to this flyweight matchup between Jessica Andrade and Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go with round one of this highly anticipated affair. Well-rounded doesn't even begin to describe it. Both women have every skill in the book.
Both of them have every skill in the book. They're so talented. They train so hard. They come from great camps. This is a very even matchup. Straight punch lands.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. It's the elbow there. Oh, she lands a massive knee to the head.
Nice leg kick lands.
Ooh. Jędrzejczyk going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Again, she chooses to clinch here. Andrade has got the tie clinch now.
Oh,
and there it is. So her best entry, I think, in terms of the offensive wrestling and the takedown attempts, finally gets her opponent down for the first time tonight.
It feels like she gave up on getting the takedown, so it started to flow more naturally. Right. She was not forcing her entries anymore. Just let it come to her, and now she's got the takedown to speak for. That right hand landed.
Let's go. Get that wrist control.
Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here, just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
Crowd pops as Jędrzejczyk gets back to her feet. Oh, that kick is good by Jędrzejczyk.
Big leg kick lands.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Joanna Jędrzejczyk. As she misses with the left punch there. Andrade's kick looked like it might have been a good one, but it gets blocked.
Right hand punch in the clinch.
And she's back in the clinch.
Big kick lands.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
Oh, she is good with that hook tonight. Big knee lands there. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
Left hand punches the clinch.
Ooh, uppercut lands. We'll see where she goes from here now.
Nice leg kick.
They're going at it now.
Oh. An uppercut landed. You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Oh, and she connects there. Beautiful punch.
Great punch, but what's next? What is she gonna use to follow it up?
All right, so Joanna Jędrzejczyk really letting it go here tonight. Nothing reckless about it. She's technical, she's fundamental, and she's landed at a pretty good clip here tonight.
And she made...
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over. Well, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. Absolutely flush on the land, and I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So sometimes it's the strike you don't see coming that spells your fate. And ultimately, it goes in the books as a big knockout win for her here tonight. Well, that's a knockout they'll be talking about for quite some time. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. The official decision is in. Here is the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
To this contest at 3 minutes, 44 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
there she is. This arena belongs to her here tonight. Hard-pressed to find a knockout in the women's game as stunning as that.
I mean, she has so much confidence in her hand that she's willing to stand in front of her opponent and take one to give one. And when she gave one, it shut the opponent's lights out. Great job finding that kill shot.
It is a women's strawweight matchup between Thug Rose Namajunas and Jessica Andrade.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, we are underway. Here is Thug Rose Namajunas with Trevor Whitman in her corner. She's not afraid to let the fight come to her. Certainly has some first-round finishes to her credit. Angela Hill, UFC 192 comes to mind, but this is a fighter who gets stronger as the fight goes.
Oh, nice jab. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow! Head kick. Oh! And they separate.
Nice movement punch.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown D? Ooh! Oh, straight right. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Just a slip there.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Ooh. All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. A lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the underhook. For all the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling the underhook battle is the one out ahead.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Rose Namajunas. And she connects with a punch there. We'll see if she can follow it up now.
She's been landing at a super high rate. She's in a great flow right now.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody. The best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. Clinch. Right hand punch from the clinch. Right under the elbow.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101. Oh, keeping busy here off of her back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. Andrade is looking for an arm bar here.
Attacking arm bar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. let's check out some of the action in that previous round, DC. She certainly kept the stat trackers busy with all those takedowns.
All those takedowns, and some really nice takedowns. She did a great job of level changing, getting into her opponent, not allowing her opponent to defend before she can secure her takedown.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. A huge result for her here tonight. And you gotta think that'll mute some of the naysayers she had coming in.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 31 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Jessica Batista.
Well, really nice to see this young woman get a chance to exhale as she celebrates with her coaches. You've won world titles in 2 divisions, but you're not calling your shot the way she is. She said, I'm gonna win this fight by submission, and it goes into the books just that way.
That's so much confidence to put yourself out on a limb like that. Nobody is brave enough to say, I'm gonna do it here, here, or here. She did exactly that and got that submission. Her star will only shine brighter after this performance.
It's a bantamweight title fight between Henry Cejudo and TJ Dillashaw.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we've seen on films from either guys in their UFC careers this year.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Back to his patented kicks here, but just out of range. Trying to find a home for that right hand. The Olympic gold medalist Cejudo gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Both fighters back to their feet now. Just out of range with that left hook. And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, good head movement there. Nice flip. Cejudo gets hit by that leg kick. Oh, single collar tie here. Muay Thai club.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him? Oh, nice.
Oh, beautiful counter there as he gains the side mount and try to get out of this guillotine by potentially attempting a Von Flue. Wow.
I need you to fight out of that.
He got it, John.
How about it? Gets the win by submission. Beautifully executed there on the ball. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
Well, there he is, the UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world. He looked absolutely unstoppable here tonight. His opponent had no answers as he eventually gets the championship victory by submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 2 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Henry the Messenger Cejudo.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, and you know these 135-pound contenders are all killers, and he disposed of another one properly.
I mean, they are all killers, but they're throwing rocks at the throne. This guy is a great champion. He understands the effort that he has to fight with every time he steps into the octagon with these great challenges.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. All right, so here she is, the decorated kickboxer, back for another run here in the UFC. Such a wide, vast array of kicks and punches in her arsenal, but it all comes back to elite technique.
Oh yeah, she has phenomenal technique. There is no wasted action. What I really love is the left hook. She does a great job of throwing her left hook behind her right hand. She throws the right hand and the left hook follows. It's always so tight, it's always so clean, and then outside leg kick. Every combination ends with a kick. When you think it's over, she is putting one more technique, one more opportunity to put some damage on you before you get to go back to space and go back to the safety of her out of your face, which will only last for a short period of time.
She certainly has a crowd-pleasing style. No surprise to see her back in a high-profile slot here tonight. Well, drillers make killers, and nobody works her takedowns harder than this young woman. She has become a force in this division, and even though the opposition oftentimes knows what's coming, no one's able to stop that shot.
Nobody's able to stop that takedown attempt. No one's able to stop that single leg. She said in the fighter meeting, I have drilled that takedown 5,000 times.
Amazing.
Over and over, I hit a single leg. Every day of the week, I hit at least 30 single legs. I'm like, well, is wrestling practice every day? She goes, no. I just want to make sure that I have a skill that is so dominant that no matter how much you practice it, you are not practicing it enough to stop me from taking you down with it. It is truly crazy to watch her approach to getting that single leg off.
And her ability to get her opponents off balance in a mixed martial arts setting, as special as anybody in the sport right now. We'll see how it goes for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a kickboxer, making a professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 128 pounds. Fighting out of Liverpool, England, MEYER. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making a professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 131 pounds. Fighting out of Lisbon, Portugal, Bell.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner.
All right, DC, here we go with round one, and this one could get pretty interesting here early. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt taking on the decorated striker. Your thoughts on how this one might play?
I think you're going to see the striker fight at range. You're going to see her try to use her jab to keep her opponent away from her. Expect some front kicks. Expect a lot of space-creating strikes to make sure that she's not engaging in the jiu-jitsu. The moment this fight gets to the ground, she's constantly in danger. If this jiu-jitsu player can get her hands around her opponent, she'll start to drag her to the mat and then start to ultimately try and find a way to finish the fight by submission.
Really using her reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Oh, wow,
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there. Hogan St. Preux has got to like that transition there. And that will do it.
Unbelievable.
Well, no doubt it was quick, and you knew if she could take this fight to the ground that her opponent was going to be in trouble. So the takedown comes early, and so does the submission win. You know she's got great instincts when it comes to finishing fights. Once she gets them to the canvas, safe to say mission accomplished for her here tonight. All right, let's check out some of the action in that previous round. DC, she certainly kept the stat trackers busy with all those takedowns.
All those takedowns and some really nice takedowns. She did a great job of level changing, getting into her opponent, not allowing her opponent to defend before she can secure her takedown.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. That's a finish they'll be talking about for some time. Ready for the official decision, Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 5 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, MEYER!
Well, how about this young woman as the celebration is on? She sat down in our fighter meeting and she told us, to a man, to a woman, I'm going to submit her at some point in this fight, and that's exactly how she gets it done.
That's exactly how she got it done. She knew where the fight needed to be. And the moment she got a chance, the moment she got the submission locked in, she latched on that thing like you wouldn't believe it because she knew it was her chance. This is my moment to get my result.